Strike three, ball four, walk around the dinosaur. Five balls up, we'll play Yankees win again today. Those damn Yankees, why can't we beat them? Now say, now say, now say, now. You're blind, you must be out of your mind, It's on us every year. You live by the television set. Now say, now. If you see them at a point, how does they look? I let's go! 6 months out every year. We know there is no other game. Out, say, out. It's here. Oh, by 6 and 6 to 1. There's the game. Let's go! 6 months out of every year when we could for them instead of pay. Ah! Instead of praising our goulash, instead of praising the place that we made. Now you say, strike three, ball four, walk around the dinosaur. Five balls up, play Yankees win again today. Those damn Yankees, why can't we beat them? Now you say, now. You're blind, you must be out of your mind. Let's go. We're crying for the hockey game. Go. We know it's what are we waiting for? April, May, June, July, August, September. April, May, June, July, August. Who? 6 months out of every. You're blind, you must be out of your mind. April, May, June, July, August, September. April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months out of every. You're blind, you must be out of your mind, Okay, Sahovic, don't try to murder it, just slip one through the infield. Come on, Sahovic, get lucky. No, boy, the ball's in the dirt and he swings. That does it.
Well, did the Washington Senators win here? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, maybe they will next time.
Damn Yankees.
What here?
I'd like to lick those damn Yankees just once.
Oh, but how can you if they're the champions?
We had just one long ball hitter, just one.
Oh, honestly, Joe, you're gonna get yourself a stroke if you keep that up, or at least ulcers.
Wow!
Joe. Now, my friends, Mr. and Doris, they like baseball, but they don't suffer so. Well, I'm going to bed. I've got the bridge club tomorrow. Good night.
Yeah, sure. I mean, good night. Good night, old girl. Wow! One long ball hitter, that's what we need. I'd sell my soul for one long ball hitter. Hey, where did you come from? Leave me. Who are you?
A man who agrees with you. Agrees? One long ball hitter, that's what the team needs.
Oh, you're right about that. Did you live around here?
Applegate's the name. And I believe you and I have something in common. A love of the national game.
You bet. Care to sit down?
Thanks. You don't like to see the Senators in 7th place, do you?
Well, they may pull together yet.
I'm here to make you a proposition. Not only would you like to see the Senators win the pennant, but your secret yearning all your life is to be a baseball player yourself.
I wasn't so bad in high school.
Not so bad. They were scouting you for Kansas City. Why, you still got your glove and your spike shoes are up in your bedroom.
Who told you?
How would you like to be the greatest baseball player in all of history?
Ha! Big joke.
No joke. You could be a great ball player.
I can't even bend over and touch my toes.
Try it. Just for laughs.
What do you know?
A lot of things come easy with my help.
Who are
No, she went to bed a while ago.
Well, we'll see her at Bridge Club tomorrow. We just came from our ballet lesson.
They couldn't see you. No, they couldn't. An amusing little stunt. It was all the rage in the Middle Ages.
I think the heat's got to me. You mean, you really are?
Can't believe it, huh? But that can't be. That's crazy. Listen, Joel, the world is full of crazy things. Crazier every day.
Gosh, what are you doing here?
Great events bring forth great men. They arise from nowhere and take command. That's history.
What are you talking about?
I have chosen you, the most dedicated partisan of the noble Washington Senators, to be the hero that leads them out of the wilderness and into the championship.
The Senators are in 7th place.
Your powerful, bludgeoning, sparkling play will inspire the team to greatness. We'll call you Hardy. Joe Hardy. You'll be 22 years old. Why, they'll have to erect a new wing in that baseball museum in Cooperstown, dedicated to you, the Hardy Shrine.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Just leave everything to me.
My job, my wife.
This is a big operation, Joe. Can't let things like that stand in the way. I just disappear, is that it? Very simple.
Well, what happens to me after I stop being a baseball player? Then where would I be?
That's fairly well known. Yes, but there's nothing unusual about it. How do you think most of the politicians around town got started? And Martin.
Still, if what they say is...
Listen, Joe, I've got something to trade here. I'll offer you a chance to be something you wanted to be all your life.
In my business, we have what you call an escape clause.
This is not a real estate deal.
Well, I don't like it. I ought to be able to get out.
Get out?
Well, I've got my wife to consider.
All right. I only heard anything about your wife. Wives, they do men more trouble than the Methodist Church. Trying to be understanding here, Joe, but all this haggling. All right, I'll give you a chance to get out.
Sure, in that case.
I wouldn't do it, but I want to see those damn Yankees win.
You can say that again.
It's a deal.
It is?
And now, on the other hand, that's it. What do you expect? Sign your name in blood or some phony stuff like that? All right, let's go. The team needs you. Let's not waste any more time.
I want to leave a note for my wife and get my glove and my shoes.
And tell her you're going to Little America, injure Eskimos, and split-level housing.
Okay.
I'm nearly ready.
I'll call a taxi.
Goodbye, old girl. can you not do anything? Look, I wiped the take side. Now watch what follows. You go for it!
Oh, sure.
Oh, why couldn't you remember that last night? That could have cost us a big inning.
It's not that I'm dumb.
Now, Rocky, nobody said anything about you being dumb.
Exactly. It's just when we play the Yankees. I tense up. I kind of lose my head. I do. What's the use?
Will you listen to this guy? Betty, there is something different about him. What do you mean?
Well, we don't make them say goofers when we play Kansas City.
Now listen, all of you, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Now, boys, I know you guys ain't yellow. I mean, look at Smokey here. Smokey crashes into so many fences he makes me crazy. And Rocky played 3 games with a broken hand. But your mental game is out in left field. Now listen, this game of baseball is only one half skill. The other half, something else. Something bigger. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grit should start. You gotta have heart. Mustn't sit around and go. Nothing half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and when you look at that hero, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it, but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. First, you gotta have heart. A great slugger we haven't got. A great pitcher we haven't got. A great ball club we haven't got. What have we got? We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grit should start. We've got heart. We don't sit around and moan. Not a solitary song we it's because we got home. Oh my God, around it. We're so happy that we're humming. That's the hardy thing to do. 'Cause we know our ship will come in. So it's 10 years overdue. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course. But keep that old horse before the car. So what the heck needs the crying? Why should we curse? We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And we'll have to win. We've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart. Hey, boys, here's Gloria Thorpe. Tell it to her. We got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. We're so happy that we're laughing. Ha ha ha. That's the hardy thing to do. 'Cause we ain't been autographing. Ha ha ha. Except to sign an IOU. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. Who minds those pop bottles flying? Like X's in booze. The team has been consistent. Yeah, we always lose, but we're allowed to cry. We've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart. I mean, what's the big deal about the Yankees? I mean, they're a nice bunch of guys. We just love playing.
Yes, they're very polite. And then they beat your brains out.
They're just like any team as far as we're concerned.
I hear they're talking about handicapping the Yankees, making them carry extra weight like they do with horses.
Oh, yeah? What's on your mind, Mac?
Applegate's the name. My car.
Oh, I'm busy. See my secretary.
Mr. Van Buren, I'm a longtime fan of the Washington Senators.
Look, Mac, told you, I'm busy.
And for some time now, I've been beating the bushes for talent. This is my protege, young Joe Hardy. Joe's quite a boy with a bat in his hands. And I'd like you to give him a tryout.
Where you been playing ball, son?
Here and there.
Well, where is here and there?
Gee, just let me hit a few, Mr. Van Buren. Oh, what do you got to lose, huh?
Hey, Smokey!
You can hit the ball a country mile. You call me Betty?
Yeah, why don't you take this kid down to the locker room?
Well, gee, thanks. I sure will.
Tell Buster to throw in with you.
Sure thing. Come on, Mac.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
My protege may need advice.
Buster will give you all the advice he needs. You want to watch? Hit the stand. The fields, the ball players. You don't mind, do you?
Love it, Mac. Just love it. Are you coming, my attractive friend?
Oh, I'll look, but nothing will happen.
You want to bet?
I can't believe it. I mean, how can this kid be this good? Where the hell has he been keeping himself all this time? Henry!
Debbie.
Hey, go out there and tell Buster to throw hard.
He is throwing hard. Can't you hear him front?
Well, go out there and tell him to bear down then.
Oh, sure.
Batting practice is one thing. How's this kid doing at game? Sure got a nice swing. She's gone. Ah, it's just luck.
Hey, this has cost the club money. Hey, kid! Yeah, you! Come on in!
You know, that kid's got a career ahead of him.
And you know what? I bet he hasn't got time for the venture.
Hey, what did he say your name was? Joe?
Yes, sir. Joe Hardy.
Hey, you hit the ball pretty good.
Thanks.
How'd you feel it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, my manager was supposed to be here, and he had... Did you want me, Joe? Yes, Mr. Applegate. They want me to feel something. Well, go ahead, boy. You can do anything you want. You know that.
Well, what position do you play?
I like to be shortstop.
Okay, get out there.
So how do you like my boy, Mr. Van Buren?
Not bad.
Not bad. Did he kiss that horse iron around the park and put the fan in the van of the hill? Bye, my baby. How about that? Dig, boy, dig.
Say, that kid's got an arm.
Got an arm like a cannon.
Hey, hitting some Texas leaguers. Let's see how you can move back under them.
Okay, give me the real story on this kid.
You saw where he was hitting him over the garden wall. That boy, Joe, right for the hole.
Where'd he come from?
His name is Joe Hardy.
Hey, Joe, come on in.
Who's he been playing for?
He's 193 pounds and he chews juicy fruit.
Never played anything but stand-up ball, huh? Whereabouts?
Out west, the Midwest, Hannibal, Missouri.
Is that your hometown?
Yeah, that's it, boy. This is sure get hot up there. We just sit around and wait for the cold air to come down from Canada.
Well, you do pretty good, Joe. Tell you what, I think we can offer you a contract. And then we'll send you down to one of our minor league clubs for a little bit of seasoning.
Seasoning? That's ridiculous.
How about a kid?
Oh, sir, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't got time. Baseball's in a run. If Ty Cobb came here looking for a chance, you'd send him to Little Rock for 3 years. Come on, Joe, let's go where we're more appreciated. Gee, Mr. Van Buren, give me one more chance, will you? I love the Senators.
So do I, and there's only a few of them left.
Okay, let's get your bat. Let's try it again.
Come on, Joe.
Hey, Buster!
And more seasoning, huh? The ball's only going for a 600-foot ride.
That's the longest ball I ever saw in my life.
I just swallowed my chewing tobacco.
Where the hell is this kid been? Oh, he's a long hitter, man. He's a long hitter.
Okay, you win. Get a uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Wow, man. Thanks for dropping in. We can never thank you. I'll think of something. Wow. It's wonderful. See you guys. off like chocolate drinks or something, but well, you guys don't know what this means.
Kid. Fact.
Gee, all my life I dreamed of it. Hey, feels pretty good, huh, Joe?
Take it easy, kid.
I will.
I mean, don't get so excited, you'll tend up on us.
I think I tied the wrong knot.
Oh, here. Let me wait on you there, Joe. I got a feeling you're gonna bring it hot or something. Me too.
Boy, I'm glad I came by this morning.
Something happened after all, didn't it?
Yeah, now give me the real story on this kid.
Oh, he's a natural talent, that's all.
Oh, don't be coy. Come on.
Thanks for the loan of the shoes. You didn't right by him, Joe.
What happened to your own shoes? I saw you bring a pair in.
Those are too small for me.
Your own shoes?
Well, my feet must have swollen. Excited to the heat or something.
Come on, Joe. I need to take you up to the office to meet Mr. Welch.
Right. Shouldn't I put on my shoes?
I got it. Shoeless Joe Hardy.
That's what you're gonna call
Oh, that's what everybody's gonna call him. Boy, I'm gonna give this club some real publicity.
Shoeless Joe, huh?
I'll have to celebrate, boys.
What's the gag?
We're gonna make Joe famous.
I'm willing. Okay, how do we make it big?
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Let's go down for Joe, huh?
Shoeless Joe from Panama. What's he say his name was? Shoeless Joe from Panama. Shoeless Joe. He's some wonderful ideas.
Oh, I got lots of ideas. Who came along in a pop-up stroke?
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Strong as the art of the mighty oak.
Shoeless Joe from Panama. On your week and having him.
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Just for the future looking great.
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Came a long, long way to be with us today.
With arms that feel like Hercules.
Yeah!
Feet as sweet as Mercury.
Yeah!
He'll fight for us, do right for us.
He'll be a beacon light for us. He's Shoeless Joe from Panama. Go, 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 go.
Like that, have you nowhere?
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Strike it low, let go you're there.
Shoeless Joe from Panama. Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Good boy.
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
It's my
That's precious mystery.
Keep these and blow away now. It's out the risk of burning out.
Go, 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 Joe.
That's gonna be lost now.
Like manna from the heavens, come. He's Shoeless Joe from Panama. Go, 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 go. Like manna, you know where.
Shoeless Joe from Get Hope. Strike and foe, let know you're there.
Shoeless Joe from Panama.
Look out, look out, look out, look out.
For Shoeless Joe, the barefoot boy from Panama. Joe, 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 Joe.
Let's go, boys.
Here we go.
Oh, he's nobody. Are you anybody?
Not a soul.
Now, Joe, don't be so temperamental.
I'm not. It's just the questions that Gloria Thornton may answer. None of her business.
Look, boy, Chris Press means a lot to the front office. Come on, you gotta play ball with him.
But they're a bunch of crooks. I mean, you tell them one thing and they write down whatever comes to their heads.
Look, you talk to him. I'll go tell him you're talking to Steve or something.
Now, Joe, you're getting to be a regular prima donna.
Well, why do they have to keep bothering me? Why can't I just play baseball instead of answering a bunch of questions and making up things about my past?
It's all right, Joe. You don't ever get into a jam. Always turn to me.
I don't want to get in a jam.
Also, it seems as though you sometimes forget who you are.
Well, I'm batting 480.
Well, as a baseball player, yes, you are a triumph. As a man who goes through with a bargain, you leave much to be desired. I followed you last night.
Oh.
And I followed you the night before.
Oh. And don't you just know where I am without all that effort?
No, Joe, most things I have to do the hard way. The only thing that comes truly easy is that disappearing stuff.
Yeah, well, is there any objections to me walking around where I used to live?
Yes, you know how I feel about homes, wives.
Well, that's why I didn't tell you. I know you don't like it, but I love baseball, Mr. Applegate. I'm homesick.
I'm planning a diversion for you, boy. A lovely girl from Chicago.
I hate people from Chicago. I once sold a house to a couple in Chicago once who...
Go nuts to that, Joe. I'm offering you a chance to be one of the most fascinating women ever known in the history of the world.
Yeah, well, no thanks.
Well, don't you go back to that house on Magnolia Street. Do you understand me? I forbid it.
Well, you don't own me yet. Not till midnight on the 24th.
And then?
Is there anything wrong with you walking around home?
Oh, it's ghost. You're too big for that type of sentimental nonsense. Now you just think things over.
Well, I am thinking things over. And I'm thinking about a lot of things. A man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it. mean, winning games is all we have to do.
Here, here. No, you did it. These newspaper people don't know what it is to have your heart in the ball club. I mean, okay, we're not even in the first division, but strange things happen in baseball. We're playing like a new team. We're climbing. We're moving up. So you people think what you please, and I'll think what I please. But don't blame me for hoping, and don't blame me for loving this boy who's made it possible. Now you go out there and put in your papers that I say we'll have this peninsula off by the 25th of September. Isn't that so, Joe?
25th? The season ends on the 25th?
That's right.
We'll have it soda by the 24th.
There doesn't need to be 40.
But Mr. Wells, just one more thing. How sneaky they'll get.
Hiya, Chief. Welcome to the nation's capital.
Why, thank you, Chief.
Have a good trip.
Perfect. The plane crashed in Cleveland.
Oh, that's great. And that job in Chicago.
Oh, I cleared the whole thing out before I left. I got the old boy to embezzle $100,000 and then lost it for him at the racetrack. Then his wife left him and he took to drink. I told him I was through and he jumped out the window. 20-second story.
Oh, that's great. That's high enough.
You want me to tie the Empire State on the next one?
No. This is a straight seduction job. New boy, I just got a hold of. Listen, Lola, I've done a terribly foolish thing. I'm really ashamed to admit it. I let this real estate genius talk me into an escape clause.
Oh, I never heard of it.
You'll never hear of it again. It slipped by me. I'm overworked.
Oh, I know. Poor dear. Election's coming up.
So when I made this Joe Hardy.
Joe Hardy?
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, gee, they say he's terrific. Well, Clarence just raved about him.
Who's Clarence?
You know.
Oh, right. Here's the tile, Lola. This is the mass torture deal, like the 30 Years' War. I've got thousands of Washington fans drooling over the illusion that the senators are going to win the pennant.
Oh, gee, that's awfully good. Well, there'll be suicides, heart attacks, apoplexy. Just like the good old days.
But the whole thing is this fella. He wants to go back to his wife. For all I know, he's sneaking back there right this minute.
Oh, well, don't worry, Chief. You know I'm pretty good at making men forget about their wives. This is a routine case. I'll just give you the standard vampire treatment.
Lola, there's not a home wrecker on my staff better than you. But this fella's stubborn.
Oh, come on, Chief. You know I got what it takes. Don't make me brag. I took the thing out of the key. The sun, yeah. I took the starch out of the thing. Of the brink of whale meat, no great art. Yet the heart of man on a silver platter. A little brain, a little talent, with an emphasis on the latter. I made
That is, somebody told me you had a room you might be willing to rent.
Me rent a room?
That's what they said. Some fella down at the corner just looking for a nice quiet place.
My goodness, I never even thought of renting a room.
No trouble, I can promise you that.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't, but you see, Mr.
Joe Hart.
Oh, my husband's name is Joe.
That's so. That's quite a coincidence.
He's away.
That's too bad.
Yes.
Long.
Oh, well, not too long, I hope. He had to go on a trip.
Oh, I guess that's why the fella thought you had an empty room.
I wonder who that could be. Hey. Oh, dear, excuse me. Well, we're cooking for the Bridge Club. A friend of mine, your sister from my hometown. Just make yourself at home.
But he'll come back to you again.
I'm sorry to have taken so long. Well, my friend said it would be good for me to take in a order.
Well, I certainly appreciate it.
Well, they're coming in to meet you as soon as they fix their hair. Now, I have a nice room that was my husband's, and if we use as a guest room, it has a nice studio house. Would you like to see it?
I'm sure it'll be quite all right.
Oh, you better take a look at it. Oh, and I have to ask you not to use the downstairs when I have Bridge Club. That's every 3 days.
That wouldn't bother me. I go away for quite a bit anyhow. I go for 2 or 3 weeks at a time.
Oh, I see.
And you're on the road, you live in hotels, and, well, you get kind of lonesome just being in somebody's house. Well, that's why I thought, you see, I was walking around the neighborhood and wishing I could live out here.
Well, I guess I see through you. You just miss someone you left behind. Is that it?
I miss somebody, something awful.
Well, I know how that is.
A man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has a love woman, he abuses it. I didn't know what I had.
new zoning law. No, does not permit borders in this neighborhood.
Oh, but they do. People do.
Effective as of today.
What's this?
Why, this man.
Don't worry, babe. I know this thing. Let me talk to you. I'll be right back.
What is it?
What is it?
She's here, Joe. I told her all about you. She's interested, you know what I mean? A real sexy baby.
Sexy baby. If you keep bothering me like this, I won't be able to play baseball worth a damn.
You think I like it wasting my time? Not to mention the money I spent on costumes.
Yeah, how I feel?
No.
I was married when I was only 20. When I had problems with my life or business, there was someone I could trust, a place where I could go to where I could feel protected. This home. I can't just leave it all at once.
You're not even trying.
Well, if you like to know, I've rented a room here too.
But I told you. Go, my home.
He's gone.
Well, what did he say?
Right.
Oh, well, I'm not much of a judge's character. Well, that's what my husband always said. We're going to fix the room up with a lot of Joe's old baseball pictures, Mr. Hardy. That's right. My husband's a great fan, you know. Oh, a fanatic. Every night, there he sits, right on the television set. You see that big claw sitting there.
Those so-called bombers had as good a time as I did.
Hey, you look pretty near like they have a baseball player today.
3 for 5! Yeah, 3 for 5!
Father Joe's handcuffed one or two things that night. I asked him if he wanted this party. He said no. You only want to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he was kidding.
No, he wasn't.
Well, I'll tell you, a party for Joe's a good idea about a month from now when the season's over.
Sometimes I think Joe is 14 years old, and sometimes I think he's 50.
Well, I see we finally got Joe on television.
Does that surprise you?
Yes, I was wondering if you could tell me why he's been refusing to appear before now.
Oh, my dear girl, he's just shy.
Mr. Applegate, if you'd answer just one question for me, please. When Joe lived in Hannibal, Missouri, did he go by the same name?
Yes, Hart. You spell it with an H.
What's so funny?
Something came to mind. It's not.
Well, he did a great gangster.
He sure did. His average went up 4 points, 65-24. Not bad for a raw rookie.
Yes, very wrong.
What a lovely girl. I'm sure she makes some young fella very unhappy.
Tell her to keep chewing on her gum till I get there.
She asked if I was a reception committee.
Well, you're sure dressed for the part. Did you see the way Dawson threw down his glove after I hit that 3-2 pitch today?
Man, I swing at the ball, and next thing you know, I'm right into the third.
Washington Senators, none. No. Washington Senators, none. No. Washington Senators, 9. Yeah, 9. Well-known Yankees, 2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna memorize that. Hey boys, I was just talking to Mr. Welch, and he's pleased. Shut up, man. Hey, get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna pin their ears back in a boat. Yeah! Rock out there, tired of chewing gum. I see you receiving formal now. Well, how'd you go, Joe? Hey, Joe. What'd you tell that great invisible audience?
I told him we were lifting the mortgage from the second division and taking an option on first place.
Sound like one of the white collar
Let's do a little real estate. You know, that's a sideline.
Now, see, every ball player should have a sideline job.
Hey, fellas. Great game, Joe. Proud of you, my boy.
Good night,
Joe.
Joe.
Night, Joe.
Night, fellas.
sure show those damn Yankees.
Sure did. Hey, we just take the double header tomorrow. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, you will. You will, boy. I feel it in my bones. Joe, did you notice that attractive young girl sitting in the stands with me?
Sure I did.
Wants to meet you. I'll go get her.
Wait till I get my jacket.
That's my boy.
Oh, and I got sort of a date tonight. I'm home, I mean. I know you don't like it, but
No, Joe. I do like it. I've changed my mind. I want you to be happy.
thanks.
She's a lovely girl and she wants to meet you, so.
Sure.
Lola, she talked about you all through the game. Here we are. Joe, this is Lola. How do you do? This is Joe Hardy.
I have seen him from a distance.
And admires him?
You should not tell what I admire.
Joe, Senorita, Lolita, Banana.
Thank you.
Joe, you keep Lola company for a second. I'm gonna go get a hot dog.
Gee, where's my manners? Well, won't you sit down?
Oh, you are so polite. This is where you all get ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting. Oh, please don't leave me, Mr. Yo. I do not know how to talk to a man so famous like you.
Look at you. That's going.
Oh, speaking really, I am ashamed he told you. Mr. Acme, he tried to show me off too much. Because my picture is in all the papers, and because maybe I am pleasing to look in a bathing suit. Is that important?
You know what they say around here? It ain't bad.
Oh, no, Yo. What is inside me? If I'm an interesting person, that is important. What are those?
That's where we pack our duffel when we go on the road.
Oh, Joe, you like music? You like dancing?
I'm not such a hot dancer, but I like music. I played cornet for 3 years.
You help me down, please? Thank you.
I played for 4 years. My teacher said I had a natural lip. For cornet playing, that is, you have to have good lips.
Oh, Joe, you are a wonderful boy.
I am.
Yes, you are so honest.
I'm honest, but I'm dumb too.
But I like people who do not brag about themselves too much.
Me too. I wonder where Mr. Appleby went.
Oh, Joe, you know, you and I, we feel just alike about things.
You?
Yes, I think we shall become to know each other very well. Joe, would you like to take me someplace tonight?
No, I certainly would, but you know what Mr. Van Buren would say.
Oh, yes, he says you lucky boy.
Actually, you see, it's getting late. He likes us to get to bed early.
Oh, any particular place? Oh, Joe, you think I'm a naughty girl?
No, I don't. It's just that I'm friends with Runa and Chevy Chase, and I promised I'd be there. I gotta go home.
Home?
I promised I'd be there tonight.
Do you want to hurt Lola's feelings?
Oh, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but
But Lola wants you to stay with her.
with the training and rules.
Oh, you can tell me all the rules.
Maybe that's right.
Oh, then be good boy. And do like Lola tell you. Never lost that one. Lost that kiss. And
wouldn't you?
I see.
Look, you're a nice gal and all, and I wish I was two people. I'm only one. I'm married.
What a flop. Just crazy case, huh?
I was wrong. It is different.
Alibi.
I never ran up against one like that before.
Don't boss it, don't boss. Get yourself a new line. Your methods are old-fashioned.
All right. Just give me more time.
There isn't any more time. They go on the Western Road trip. When they come back, I'll smoke them out. I'll start a scandal in the neighborhood. She'll have to throw them out.
What kind of scandal?
Good Lord, that boy is living in that house with that woman. Aren't you shocked? I know I am.
This Wednesday, every day, let's have a rehearsal with us. All right, you can have the stage, but don't take too long. Put down the signs you need. Don't I get to carry it? Not while we're singing. What about us? Later. Now line up. It's a big honor that we're in this show, and we want to do our very best. The Chevy Chase Fan Club is grateful to you, Joe, because you taught us this big lesson. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grit should start. When you're looking at zero, get your chin above the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door, there's nothing to it, nothing to it. You gotta have heart, heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. So when the wings are loaded, the counts for you too. In a Homer Joe, we can depend on you. You're a hero boy. You got heart. You got heart. You got heart.
I'll make a little speech first, and then we'll bring on these acts, whatever they are. I hope you haven't got too many.
Oh no, there were over 100 fan clubs that wanted to do one, but we just picked the best.
You're giving a list?
Yes, I have it in the dressing room. Miss Winston, the G3 players can't find their costumes. Excuse me, Mr. Welch.
You feel all right about everything, do you, Benny?
Well, I'm not bubbling over with joy about the game we played today. If that's what you're doing.
Well, don't show it. Let's make it a good party. We can come to the close of the season better than I dreamed.
You know, 2 games to go. 2.
Now, you just relax. We're the champions. Or you gotta win just one of those games.
Yeah, but the way Joe cracked up on us today?
Easy. Well, Joe, how does it feel to have the whole town honoring you?
Feels like I wish I deserved it.
Now, Joe. We'll get him tomorrow. I think.
Here's the list.
No, thanks.
Well, excuse us, Joe.
Practice.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's you.
I become a fan, officially. We're putting a dance on in your honor tonight.
That's great, Miss Cabana.
No, Miss Cabana's gone. No accident, didn't you notice? She failed discipline.
Kidding me again, I guess.
No, Joe, just kidding myself. I'm just a bad husband who just organized a fan club without instructions from Mr. A.
He wanted us to lose today. I mean, didn't you see the razz he was giving me all through the game? Personal things, anything to throw me off. That's why I took the ball and threw it to the stands. I was trying to hit him.
You let in 2 runs and you hit an old lady. He was delighted.
What does he want?
Tomorrow's the 24th.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't want to lose you.
Well, what do you want?
I would like to be your friend.
Can I
to know we're gonna win the pennant tomorrow. Just wait and see.
Oh, that's the spirit, boy. That's the spirit. That's the way a ball player ought to talk, don't you think?
Oh, I think a lot of things. You see, I just got back from a trip from Hannibal, Missouri.
Oh, really? Did you drop by and say hello to my friends at the Bugle?
Oh, there is no bugle, Mr. Applejuice.
You know my name.
Yes, I do, but I don't know Joe Hardy's name.
What's that crap?
One thing I do know is his name is not Joe Hardy.
If you are referring to the rumor that he is in fact Shifty McCoy, I deny it back.
Who's Shifty McCoy?
You haven't heard it? I have said. What's your big problem anyhow? Why you say he's not Joe Hardy?
Look, no one from Hannibal has ever seen or heard of Joe Hardy. There's no record of his birth. He's a faker. Where'd he come from?
Oh, don't be so nosy. Go home.
But,
Get married. Have children.
Benny!
You part of this shindig?
Benny, hey, you look pretty. Benny, have you ever heard of a player named Shifty McCoy?
Say, wasn't he that kid that took a bribe in the Mexican League about, 4 years ago?
Oh?
Yeah, he threw a game and got caught at it.
What happened to him?
Oh, he took it on the lam. Never heard from him again as far as I know.
Did you know him?
No, not in the store, but I did see his pictures of Abel once. It was quite a scandal.
Of course. That's what all three did. Mr. Welch. Could you tell me
Well,
what
I'm ready.
Oh, never mind. We're going to start. Come on, everybody.
Well, this is Joe's night, and I'm not going to make any long speeches. Later on, you might have to listen to a tribute or two. But right now, we're going to sit down and see what some of Joe's fan clubs think of him. Now, this first number is by the I Love Joe fan club. Yes, that's what it says. And here they are.
Who's got the pay when they do the mambo? Who's got the pay when they go? Who's got the pay when they do the mambo? I don't know who. Do you? Who needs a pill when they do the mambo? Who needs a pill when they go? Who needs a pill when they do the mambo? I don't know who. Do you? Someone must be sick with the heat or stepping on everyone's feet. But if everyone's feeling okay, why don't they just stay away when the music carries it away? Who's got to pay when they do the mambo? Who's got to pay when they go? Who's got to pay when they do the mambo? I don't know. Do you?
Fine. Help him out. I'll bring him down again. He's already started. Keep your eyes open, homewrecker. You'll see who's got the pace.
Mr. Wilson had a phone call from the commissioner, and, well, that's one phone call he always gets. Anyway, he asked me to take over for him, and, well, let's just take a minute or two here and show Joe what we really think about him.
Joe tells it isn't so.
Took a bribe? I wouldn't do such a thing.
The commission has called me tomorrow morning.
Say such a thing about me.
Well, if you can clear yourself, you can play. Otherwise, not.
But you gotta let me play. Listen, you guys. You gotta believe me. I ain't any crook. I died for the team. I will. And we'll win. We gotta win.
Thank you.
The whole town's behind Joe. I mean, parades, beaches. I mean, they know a good guy when they see him. And so do I. Joe ain't done nothing wrong.
Mexican League. Ooh, yeah, that wide storm game. Well, they ought to run her ass out.
Yeah, you're damn right. Yeah, he's up there right now with the commissioner, trying to clear himself. I bet the Yankees are behind this whole thing.
Yeah, you tell
Now, here. Now, listen. Whether Joe's with us tonight or not, I want you boys to go out there and play red-hot baseball.
Yeah.
You guys are the best club in the league right now, and you know it. Now, when you take the field tonight, I want you to forget about Joe. Go out there and fill that park with so many base hits, those Cleveland Indians will think that they're in the Third World War.
Yeah!
Come on.
Yeah, guys, Vinny's right, man.
You gotta forget about Joe. And just think about the game. You can't play if you're nervous. I'm not that.
That's why I got this outside hobby. Hey, somebody give me a four-letter word for you could do it to an A.
What the Cleveland Indians did to us yesterday.
They murdered us.
Hey, nix on that stuff. No, beat.
Come on, let's talk about something a little bit more cheerful.
Yeah. Women.
Well, women, you're forgetting the rules.
Nope. But I ain't forgetting women either.
Vinny says we're going to succeed in the big leagues. You got to follow all them strict rules.
Yeah, Vinny's right.
No! No drinking! No lay down! No women.
You got to keep your mind on the game. You got to think about the game.
The game, the game. Gotta think about the game. The game, the game. Losing frauds may be great. So the great will have to wait while we think about the game.
There was this waitress back in Kansas City, built her covered number pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her perfume turned its smell. We got her up to my hotel suite.
Yeah. Yeah.
She killed some kind of gin, more or less. The lights were low, and she slips over the ground.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Then I thought about the game.
The game, the game.
Oh, I got the lady high. I just left her high and dry, 'cause I thought about the game. There was that four-man car that I got lost in on a sleeper out of Boston.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apartment doors all look the same. They're walking one and they're the same. They're
Yeah. Yeah.
blonde and stacked and absolutely bare. Nothing separating us but hair.
Yeah.
only I remember that day. When you're dying for some rye, remember, refrain. When you're losing at craps, and the clock says it's 11, suddenly each roll you roll comes up a 7, and you're in the kind of dive where men are men. People like say tonight you should be in bed by 10. When your mother makes you cakes, remember, stay dead. When you're kissing till it aches, remember, don't give in. Every rule we shall obey to be sure. Got to win, we got to stay good and pure. Good and pure. Hey, Rock, remember those weeks we took a ride with? Operating side by side with? Yeah. Yeah. We're out of gas 3 miles from Philly. Tonight it's from the skies to Dilly. Yeah. Yeah. So I suggest we sleep beneath a tree. Just sleep with no one there but Rock, the chicks, and me. Yeah. 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 There we are, lying side by side under the tree. Floor mine till a single thought. I look at my girl, I look at mine, and then with one fell swoop. But then they thought about the game, the game, the game. Yes, we thought about the game, the game, the game. To our women, one and all, we will see you in the fall. But for now, we've got to stall every day. And think about the game, think about the game, think about the, think about the, think about the, think about the, think about the game.
Oh, Joe,
May!
thanks for coming.
Well, they postponed the hearing till 10 o'clock tonight.
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was all right for me to phone you.
Of course it's all right.
Joe, I have something to explain. If I'd have known you were going to be in all this trouble, I never would have asked you to give up your room. I want you to know that. Well, I wouldn't care how much it cost.
Well, there's no use now. It's the 24th. It'll all be over soon.
You mean the baseball season?
Well, everything.
Well, how do you talk? Everything what?
Tomorrow night, we play the Yankees or the Panama. If I wouldn't have to be in the game, you think I was a crook?
Oh, well, of course I couldn't.
What do you think I'm shifting a coin?
Oh, I know you're not. It's silly. You're not the least bit shifty. You're moody. Now, if they called you Moody McCoy, then I might think there'd be some ground.
I just want to make sure my name's clear before I disappear.
What in goodness name are you talking about?
Well, they're sending a felon from Mexico City to Shifty McCoy. And he's coming to the hearing tonight, you know. Dennis.
Well, of course you are. You're a good boy. I know that.
Do you think I'm from Panama, Missouri?
No, Joe, I don't. But a good sister said if you want to pretend you did, then you must have your reasons. And it's an honor to the town. But you're good. I may not be a judge of character, but I can tell when someone's good. Well, that's why I keep saying to Joe, well, the other Joe will come back, because he's a good man, too. Now that you're gone, I'll miss him more than ever. Oh, you don't have to cheer me up.
It's closer than you think.
What would you know about it?
That's all right. Remember what I said. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Here to you, here to you. Though you think he's far away, he's near to you, so near to you, as near as April is to May. Can't you feel in his favorite chair, staring at the fireplace? He's so near.
think that young, noble Joe Hardy will desert his team and turn his back on the men who trusted him? Never.
But suppose.
You're not supposed to suppose. I put a lot of effort into this case.
Well, he's an interesting boy.
Once I've got for keeps, I'll make him throw the game. Now kill him.
As for me, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I said I'm sorry for him.
I have noticed of late a certain laxity on your part. Have you forgotten every principle I ever taught you? All right, 100 times.
Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody.
You must select something appropriate for this evening's hearing.
Never feel sorry for anybody. 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 Never feel sorry.
This looks terrible. I'll wear it.
Never feel sorry for anybody.
Can anyone guess who that is? Come on in, Joe. All right, well, then knock it off. Later, we've got the greatest baseball player in the world here. Let's do a homage.
It's very kind of you to say that, Mr. Applegate. But I don't think that Joe Hardy would ever make the Hall of Fame.
One can never tell.
Well, I've made my decision. It's what I came to talk to you about. This is the 24th, and I'd like to exercise the escape clause.
Aren't we being a little hasty?
Well, I've thought it all over, and I realized that there's something more important in life than just being a hero.
Deep, this boy, very deep.
Well, now, I want to go back.
Very well, but an operation of this kind must take place at the witching hour. So at exactly 5 minutes to midnight. You still want to go back? You say the word.
Well, if the hearing is still going on, you're going to change me back right in front of everybody.
No, Joe, that would cause talk. All you have to do is say, let's step into the next room. Joe Hardy will walk through the doors and he will never return. It's good on the land, they'll say.
I just want to make sure that there's no misunderstanding. Wow.
Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry
All
for
right,
anybody.
well, let's just not have the letter. Let's have the spirit.
Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody.
Don't you get too Indian with me or I'll degrade you. I'll get Clementine in here for this work. Get too fresh with me, I'll have you back in your broom. Well, I go to the sheriff and I don't want you to think of 3 dirty tricks. And they better be good.
Never feel sorry for anybody. Never.
What's the matter with you, huh? You discourage me. Whenever I'm time to time depressed, and a trouble wells within my breast, I find some pride deep inside of me as I finally walk the lane of memory. I see Bonaparte, a mean one, if ever I'd seen one, and narrow fiddling through that lovely blaze, Antoinette, dainty queen, with her quaint guillotine. Those are the good old days. I've seen dragon, an empty covered wagon, with scalping the settlers was the latest craze, and that glorious morn, Jack the Ripper was born. Those were the good old days. I'd sit in my rocking chair, peacefully rocking there, counting my blessings by the score. The rack was fastened, the flags were my passion. Each day held a new joy in store. Was anybody happy? I see cannibals marching, a missionary luncheon. The years may have flown, but the memories stay, like the hopes that were dashed. When the stock markets crashed, those were the good old days. I walk 1,000,000 miles or more for some of that door of those good old days.
Well, I'll tell you, because I value the good name of baseball more than I do victory for my own team.
Well, just because the picture taken in the paper 4 years ago happens to look something like it. Mr. Welch. I know. Store past the floor.
It wasn't the picture. The picture only fortified my suspicions that he had a phony background.
Well, he never lived in Hannibal. I promise you that.
Not just now.
Well, the paper came for my senses to come down here and testify.
Not just now. Sit down. Please, Mr. Harding.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, boy, if you were brought up in Hannibal, Missouri, how do you account for the fact that
Because his parents weren't married. I hope you're satisfied.
Yes, we'll drop that line of inquiry.
And I hope that ends this remorseless inquisition. Oh, good news. My witness from Mexico City will be here in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? What? It's 11:45 now.
Mr. Commissioner, I have been jeered and abused here because of the story that I wrote. But I did not originate that rumor about shifting McCoy. I heard it from someone else.
Well, who?
That latitudinous manager of our young phenom, Mr. Applegate.
I knew it. Oh,
Quiet.
please.
We understand.
This is one of the most dastardly misrepresentations.
Just answer my question.
I am called here to answer questions. Instead, let me ask a question. When my time is needed to fight graft and corruption in organized baseball, then why am I called upon to quibble with my fellow travelers?
We came here to witness. We're witnesses, Floyd.
Hey, hold it, lady.
Get your hands off your public.
If you please.
We decided we should speak up. We're material witnesses. Why, hello, Miss Hawkins. Who are you, Miss?
It's the Miller girl.
Oh, hello, girls. How are you all?
Seem to be old acquaintances.
Well, we'd like to take the stand and testify. We'll take the oath or anything. You see, at first we didn't remember Joe, but then when I remembered him and I reminded the girls, and pretty soon they remembered him too.
Well, hello, Joe. My, I just hardly know you now you've grown so.
You knew him?
We picked huckleberries together.
Don't you remember him, Mrs. Hawkins? He used to come in and get the mail for old Mrs. Paper.
It's 5 minutes to midnight.
Now, what is it, Mr. Hardy?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Applegate in another room, please.
Wait, Joe, she remembers.
Now I remember.
You told lie. Be quiet now, quiet. He sat right there and let him call him a liar to his face. If I shot right now, he's vindicated. Leave this room. Nobody's lying, I said to Betty Van Buren this morning. I said, I know the boy. I know him. Loyal pair when I see one. He's true blue. What I said? That boy would go to hell for his team.
You bet he would. Well, that's the mistake. Yes, sir, Mr. Welch. You see, we didn't care what the paper said. We never lost faith in Joe. Well, he may have come from a poor family, but that's no sign of disgrace in this day and age. Well, certainly many of the great men of our country came from poor families, and as it's turned out, many of the great baseball players have too. You see, we three all knew each other when we were young back in Hannibal, and well, Miss Hawkins knew us, so when we heard about this thing, we just couldn't bear to see an injustice be done. Well, that's why we pushed through. I just thought we'd never make it, but we did.
Joe,
Oh, where is he?
he's asleep. I gave him a pill.
Why did you give him 2?
I did.
Why not? Both in the same club now.
Oh, don't cry, Joe.
You should have been there. Miss Van Buren says, well, I know this boy. He could have helped for the team. Find that at all ironic?
You're gonna win, Joe.
Maybe.
I fixed it for you. I said I gave him 2 pills. I gave him 4. You see, he was so delighted with himself and horsing around, and he said, "Give me a drink of demon rum." You know, his joke. So I did, and I put 4 pills into it. He won't wake up until after the game.
After the game, I wanted him to be there. I wanted him to see us win.
If he were there, you wouldn't win.
Benny's put me in center field. I wouldn't hear him. I wouldn't even look at him.
It wouldn't make any difference. He owns you now.
It won't work that way. Go, How were you?
I was the onlyest woman in Providence, Rhode Island.
I couldn't sort what you did. Will he turn you back?
Friends.
2 lost souls. I don't know whether to cry or make jokes.
Oh, Joe, jokes. Make jokes. We're together tonight and maybe never again.
Let's make the best of it.
Please.
How do we do that?
You think of some way.
Give me a second there. I got it. What's the next step?
Joe, would you like to baseball at some place tonight?
You know, I certainly will. Took me long.
You like music? You like dancing?
Yes, I do.
each other.
Our ships from stormy seas, one with no sail and one with no rudders. They ain't just great, ain't just grand.
We got each other.
Our ships in the wilds of the hills, far from the earth, Jacks and Jills. We wander away and plan to stray, but we ain't fussing 'cause we've got us and we're tuning our souls on the highway of life, and there is no one with whom we would rather. And ain't just great, ain't just grand.
We got each other.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, as long as you got me and I got you, we got a lot because we got each other. We ain't fussing 'cause we've got us.
We'll never see a day when we don't line up tonight. I know. A fella told me there were 200 or 300 men up there already. I think it's crazy. Oh, we'll be perfectly comfortable. We're prepared for anything. Sleeping with a lot of bed. That's a crude way to put it. Sleeping in line with a lot of men is much more fine. What if some strange man talks to us? Well, that would be nice. But wouldn't it be better with two strange men? One for you two? Okay, oh, Doris, you make me sick. You're always saying that we should live, and now we have a chance for a little social contact, and you want to back out. I want to live, but in the daytime. Well, some of the best living is done at night, believe me.
They were just trying to keep Joe out of the game. It was all a frame. Those three dames from Hannibal sure told him those three old ladies should get a medal. Yeah.
Oh, ladies! Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
It's what we get for lying.
A little white lie for something as important as the pen is nothing to be ashamed of.
I suppose not.
And if we lose, I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, Lord Bill, stranger comes back and tell you, it's for 78 days, Washington leading 4-3. You were Yankees now, 10th batting run, and second base, and it's all right. They'd like to bring that one home. All right, and I'll just go again. Here's the stretch. Here's it. There's it's a long drive. He's up field. There it goes. It's going, and it's fouled out. All right, 3 feet.
You knew I had to get to this game.
Well, I tried to wake you. I shook you and shook you and just...
You lie. I see it all clearly now. You doped me. But why? Why did you do it?
Because I love you.
Love. What happened?
Margaret, just a second. They got him!
What's the score?
4-3 Washington.
I'll get there in time. I'll make Washington lose. Why they're changing that right there in front of everybody.
Well, I don't want to see it.
Come here. Come back here, you.
now the Yankees is half power. That is sticking out. First half, second inning, one way to Leon. Senators now just 2 outs away from center. Howard steps into the batter's box. Where Donald looks in to get his center. Like everything is set, he swings at the windup, right comes the right on, in comes the pitch. Howard swings to the hard hit, right on, pretty low, between third and short. The home turns over, back meets the ball, fielder,
What's the score, ladies?
Marbury, Washington. Come on, Nets, we got him now. Come on, Mickey Mantle back. Get this guy, get this ball.
Come on, Yankees!
Back, Joe! Play deep!
Come on, Washington. Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe! What happened to it? What's the matter with it?
Mikey, he'll hurt or something.
Come on, Joe! Come on! Hey, Glenn! I don't know. He's disappeared.
He can't disappear.
I can't find him.
Benny, looks like something happened to him just while he was running after that ball.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, he took off like a bat out of hell. But then all of a sudden it was like something hit him. And he hobbled, went lame. It was like a different man, clumsy. And I thought, oh hell, there goes the pennant right down the grave. But then he made that last lunge and caught the ball. Whew. I tried to get out there to him to see what was the matter with him, but the crowd got in the way. Last time I saw him, he was running the clubhouse, and I haven't seen him since.
Benny, Joe's gone. We found his pants by the locker.
Come on, let's find him.
Neither Mr. Welch nor Danny Daniel was the first or denied the disappearance of Joe Hardy. However, the player who said that was only caught the ball and ran into the clubhouse. None of them have seen him. There it is.
Is that you, sister?
I'm back.
Joe? Oh, Joe, I'm a sight.
Wonderful sight.
Joe! Where have you been? Oh, no, I wasn't going to ask that. I didn't mean to say that.
Don't ask.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Don't ever ask.
I won't. You've been on a secret mission, but you're back.
You feel happy. All right, Joe.
Is something the matter?
Say things to me. I mean, our little joke. Things about us.
Woman doesn't know what she has until she loses.
It was a knee-jerk that turned me back, Joe. It was an impulse. And I regret it. But I'll take amends. Show up tomorrow. Be Joe Hardy again. Be a hero. Win the World Series.
Till I said goodbye.
soon. We'd like to invite you to stay for some food and some mingling and all that jazz. So thanks for coming.